pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, this will go over March minutes.
Okay, I noticed, I think at the last meeting, we agreed to just let the NIPSCO refund
That's for the disturb.
just ride.
That's the next one. This
Yeah, I know, but then I see the refund NIPSCO is on this, so is that,
I thought you voted to cash it in.
oh, well, the minutes say differently. That's what my question was.
That correct, the minutes need to be corrected.
To just let it ride. What is that? Yeah, what's the concept? I mean, they had a large credit. What was the question?
No, that's right.
Motion made to have credit.
Is it right?
Oh, there it is,
Refunded,
refunded. I thought it said let it ride, okay. My mistake. I'll make a motion to approve the minutes and
I'll second that. Yeah. We not have any, did we already do the March disturbance? I forgot April's, we must have.
You'll do the next one. I couldn't remember if we had the meeting or not, but then I ended up canceling it if I'm correct.
Okay. So April's.
I'm just curious about hill excavating. What was that all about?
Pardon?
Was it hill excavating? Was that? gravel?
Plowing. They plowed the drives
Oh, okay.
and the cemeteries.
Just showed up, okay.
Assuming McDaniel's for mowing,
Yes.
we're leaving them this year. Everything looks so good. I'll make a motion to accept the minute.
And second.
Next you got on here, Kathy, the SB
The bill.
270 bill.
Yeah, and I think that I had it ready for last month's meeting. So I made a copy of it for everybody to look at it. And then Form 17, I was at the state meeting and learned which one of our local trustees wasn't even aware of it. We have a form we have to fill out once a year and keep with our records. And it's called Form 17, and it's supposed to be for our wages. Now, this basically it's the township trustee, the clerk, and members of the township board. And I didn't fill it out, but I can fill it out and you guys can adopt it today, so that way I have it for this year. But according to my understanding, we're supposed to do it once a year. Which it's already on the annual report.
This is about, well, yeah, the boundaries and. Since I missed that meeting last week, correct? Last week? Divider boards with the.
No,
Oh, didn't go,
that was
Tuesday.
the meeting, so yeah.
Didn't miss anything exciting.
No, it's a roller coaster.
We'll wait for you to fill that out and we can sign it.
Yeah. Trying to think what Angie is. By year. That's awful.
Know what it was before it went up.
Pardon?
I knew what it was before it went up, but I don't know this thing,
Was it 3,500?
I think. But I couldn't give you. that.
Maybe we better do this next meeting. That way I get the figures at home.
Okay, next, NIPSCO with Baker Tilly.
Let's go, alright. Our gas budget for the community building has gone from $268 monthly to $126 a month.
So they readjusted after they
Yeah,
took way too much.
and then you see I deposited the,
15.
yeah. And the other two, the fire department and the bus garage across the street, they worked out perfect. So we didn't, owe any difference on that. Baker Tilly, finally, I got it reimbursed. And that was put back into the Kim fund.
Okay. Community building, the wall in the maintenance room.
It hasn't been done yet because I'm still waiting on insurance and the papers verifying that they're registered with the county. But he did give me a bid and he's been busy, so I haven't really pushed it.
Okay. Tables and chairs.
Tables, I only found one section that had round tables, the black. But I wasn't sure if they were decent tables. And for the price of them, I hate ordering them and then find out that ain't what I want.
Where did they come from?
They're online. You can't.
But it's not, they don't have a showroom of any kind.
They're just what you see. And the chairs, the chairs are in. And I love the looks of them. I saw them last month. Yeah, they were nice. I wish I could have ordered them all. Replaced them all.
Might be able to by the end of the year. Might be able to by the end of the year.
Maybe.
The tables are the ones you're looking at, or the
Yeah.
different companies and the chairs.
There's several online, but I'm just,
Yeah.
We have to go by the specs, just see how much they hold and.
I have a Uline catalog at work if you wanna look at it.
Uline, isn't that
Remember they were.
the
more
expensive one?
They're more expensive, but a lot more.
Yeah, I didn't know if we'd get a discount through a municipality or, I don't know.
I've got
I
one
would
at home.
say-
I can call them and ask them.
From where you're looking at, just order one, get it in, we can see it and. Judge from there.
Yeah, that. At least we'll know what it looks like because, they say that it's that hard plastic like the white ones are, but I don't know how thick they are or if they open the same way as the white ones do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd say just get one in and we'll judge.
see what it's like. Okay. Never even thought about doing that. But the chairs is in and we're up to little over 400, which is fine. The roasters, I want to make a suggestion about the roasters. I'd like to take them off the contract. People have no respect when it comes there. They have been literally destroyed. There is no control buttons on them. The handles are busted off, every one of them.
I don't really think that's something we should have to provide anyway.
No.
I mean,
I don't mean to be disrespectful, but
I make a motion that we take that off the contract.
That's second.
Can I ask a question on the contract?
I talked to you about it. If you're changing the contracts, can you put it in black and white? The renter is responsible for keeping the path, the roadway open across the street. Because 3 weekends in a row, people have been parking on the asphalt.
The one time I had him go get the guy.
And then right after you left, there was 4 more there.
And there's signs posted there.
So they started parking on the
Over across the
across the
street
street, they started parking on the.
where we land the helicopter.
Yep, they started parking on the sidewalk, that's not pavement.
There's probably. Can't fence anything off over there, can we use it for other things too?
No, cause you fence it off, and you could still get,
I mean, bad that you tell them all day long not to park there, and they're gonna park there that night.
and it says. Total owner's expense, I say we just contact Tony. If we see him parked there, and
Yeah.
it's up to them to police it, they sign the contract. I hate to be that way, but
Well, but when you have a party
Or can
going
you-
on and you're responsible for a party and all of the responsibilities that you have going on in that building, you're not gonna be running out
Yeah.
here.
Well, that's what I was about to say, can the officer that's here. Obviously, he's just walking around anyways, he could enforce that. You talk to them, make sure they enforce it better now. Cause it's for them and the fire department, for landing zone and.
we only have officers if there's alcohol.
Most time
But
there
we're also talking when there's not alcohol, but they've done it.
Is there an agreement between the security and the township? I mean, a written agreement as to what they provide? Or is it
No,
just,
I've never seen one.
It's just that website, just hiring them.
Well, we also have another one too on standby in case they don't.
Plymouth.
Mhm.
I mean, you can change that in the contract, but like I said, they're not. Like you said.
I mean, you could always put it that way that. If they are renting the building, if people are parked over there,
It is.
it will be towed at their expense and we will be enforcing that because that is. What we use for emergencies.
What about more signage?
That's why it's more signage too,
Pardon?
more signage.
More signs?
No parking signs.
Kim? I'll have to be calling that because those signs came from the county highway.
You guys make yours? Or do you order them? We make them.
We make them.
Yeah.
Well, we're in the process of starting to make them.
I think they cost us like 30 to.
How about we just look into some signs and
Okay.
Well, I have a question. If you're gonna sign all that, which I understand you're gonna sign it all off, so people can't park over there for a party. What if they're here to play in the park? Where are they gonna park?
Not much to play in the park anymore, but.
I know, but if you decide you
all
want to
that.
play in the park, where are you gonna park?
Well, I mean, if they're
You
parked
can't
all
park,
around.
because everywhere there is a sign says no parking. Where do you park?
Well, some of them, when they had the baseball games, the traveling, they parked over there by the baseball field.
Right. But not everybody's been, well, what if they want that? You see what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
just, it's bringing that up.
Yeah,
Cause if you block it all off where nobody can park, then you can't have a park.
They drive on the grass.
Well, if there's an event, there's usually hours.
I usually
They're
tell them to
usually
park
hours
on the
on
grass.
There's a big difference between one vehicle and 40 vehicles too.
I know, but I'm just bringing it up.
And I would start off with just telling security, how much do you get to talk to them before they come down or no?
Who?
You, security,
No,
no.
This is security
Maybe.
usually hired by the
people running.
people.
We could put up signs all the way around the concrete block in the drives here as a emergency loading zone or something like that. Keep people out. I don't know. Other than taking it off.
have we had any issues yet, or just potentially?
I mean, knock on wood. We haven't had to land one while there was an event going on.
That was
But you
last
don't know
year
that.
when they had to load,
Yeah,
then the people came over there.
yeah.
To watch, yeah.
Yeah, that's another.
Yeah, the one guy had 2 beers in his hand, wanted to know if he could help the ambulance.
I mean, I would say when you're doing the contract, obviously, when you're giving them the keys, just reinforce it with them multiple times, and they can reinforce it with, tell them they need to reinforce it with security when they get here too, to make sure no one's parking over there in the landing
Yeah.
zone.
Yeah,
Maybe stress that it is gonna be towable.
Yeah.
That's all you can do.
well, we need a couple sites like that over there.
Yes.
You will be towed if in violation.
Maybe would be helpful to have an explanation, sort of. Ambulance and helicopter loading zones,
Right.
you know, stay away. Maybe if they see the reason for not parking there, they might.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that something that is feasible to make a sign with?
They have them right in town. I know Pit Stop has them in the 5-star, and there's a little rectangle sign.
Yeah, he put that up in the 5-star parking lot.
They made him up there at MC Smith too.
Mhm.
That parking lot.
Yeah, he bought that too.
No, we need,
I would try that, a little couple more signs right there about loading zones, and then obviously reinforce it during the contract and have them reinforce it with security to have them just maybe wander out there a few times. Then we kind of test the waters from there, see how it goes.
okay.
Catch up on those notes.
A new station alert has arrived.
Bookings, Kathy.
We are booked up until August the 22nd. Every weekend. And then it kicks back in, I believe, in September. That, and I know October is completely booked.
Mm.
So there's no problems there with the bookings.
Kay was talking today that we might want to use this for our 50th wedding anniversary, but maybe not. That's
What?
July, so you booked all the way through there.
Yeah, we're booked
Well, that's
every
good.
weekend. The only day that isn't booked up until then would be Father's Day. No, wait a minute, that's booked too.
Cemetery heads down.
You'll see a picture that was sent to me. And it's for Ed Hasro. And it's a picture of the mold. Charlie contacted me. Wanting to be able to place that. For his dad with a plaque on it. And question is, he was wanting to know if it needed a headstone under it, which Ed has the room for a mold.
Concrete pad under it,
Pardon?
concrete pad under it,
Yeah.
not a headstone under it.
And he was questioning if it needed. If he could swing it to where he didn't have to put a headstone under it. And yeah, I'm sorry, I said it again.
Bad
A
thing right
foundation.
now isn't, any headstone needs a foundation, right?
The regular headstones, yeah.
That's gonna be a headstone.
That's a headstone, so it's gonna have that concrete underneath of it.
The thing with boulders,
I
they will eventually go in the ground.
It's
Yeah,
gonna,
they sing.
that's heavy, that's gonna sink.
I would say,
I never seen a holiday, I think this actually is. Have you seen it?
Down, at least, I have not.
Well, a pallet is. What, 4 foot wide, and that looks like it's 4 foot wide.
Well, he's got plenty of room there because Ed had purchased 9 lots.
Hmm.
And he wanted to be placed in the middle, and that's where he was. So it was just a question of the,
and I would say, cause we have that stipulation where you have to have any type of foundation.
it's gotta be
headstones.
2 foot.
You have to have a foundation under that too. Can't make exceptions for one.
Okay, well,
And he doesn't have a problem with that, he just wanted to know,
That's a cool idea, but
yeah. He'll be fine with that.
well, he said there was gonna be a plaque added to it. Which I'd like that.
yeah, so yeah, he needs a foundation, just let him know.
Okay.
There it is.
The gravel driveways,
I would like to be able to get bids to start doing the driveways down at the cemeteries. It's in desperate need of some leveling and some of the and rock. I already had a price for which it was not wrote out in a quote, but it was a price for the asphalt it that was
What about putting crushed asphalt in there?
crushed.
millions.
Hill Excavating is advertising that they
Yeah.
have loads of crushed asphalt.
Hmm.
$300
With the steam, with the roller, and that would be,
It would pack it a lot better too.
Now, would they? Well, I'd have to talk to Jeremiah about that. Well, I need to advertise it
Yeah, good.
because I don't know how much it's gonna cost.
It's only $300 load to him right now for the millings,
I know, but
delivered and
we're talking,
5 truckloads probably in that.
Right, but with crushed asphalt, you can go sections at a time too.
The millings that he's got is the shit that come off the town streets. So there's big
Chunks.
blocks and chunks of it and all kinds of stuff mixed with it. It's not just ground.
No,
up.
you'd have
See
to,
that.
it'd have to be run through a machine before you could use
Yeah.
it that way.
Yeah, he doesn't have a machine to do it with. The only place you can get that is, the closest is 39 and 30. That guy's got a ton load of it, but it's all ground.
Open up a bid.
Yeah.
But I don't know what he charges per ton. I know we used to go there and get it before he got all this stuff from town.
yeah, that stuff over there was something else.
It's still asphalt, it's just not ground up. Not all of it, chunks.
No, I don't want chunks being
I mean, open up.
plowed through there and,
Yep. Just gather information, open up a
Yeah.
bid, that's the best you can do.
okay.
So I'm sure your McDaniels and Hill will probably both put bids in, so.
Does that stuff pack down pretty good? I mean.
Yes, it
Yeah,
does.
millings do, yeah.
You drive over your car about 400 times, it'll almost be like asphalt.
Yeah, so
I know regular asphalt is crazy.
I
100,000.
work at Hills and his whole driveway's millings.
Yeah,
They hauled it all in from 39. And it's about that deep. We run semis and everything over it.
That on 35 where he had it put?
No, the millings that he put in his driveway come from State Road 39.
No, I'm saying
that's
is
what
this,
she's talking about.
Oh,
it went to his business on 35, okay.
yes. The stuff in town, yeah. Yeah, he bought it all.
advertise that and we'll get some bids in, see.
Okay. I can do that.
Anything else from you, Kathy?
No, that's it, I'm done.
Rick?
Okay, we got one new rookie voted on a couple weeks ago. We have question about the price of the truck for the replacement of the tanker. So Kathy thought it was always just the 5 years, as long as you can go. When she talked to Brad 2 weeks ago,
Yeah, it was up there a couple weeks ago.
And he said that without raising the taxes, you can still extend the length of it. It would be considered a lease to own at that time. So you can still do it without raising the tax, just extend the length. Because like the cheapest is over 500,000 for a base model. So asking permission to continue or stop.
So the lease
Only
to
gonna
own,
get more
lease to
expensive.
own, well,
Yeah,
you can extend it more than a 5 year.
you can go more than 5 years.
Okay,
I think that the lease ones, isn't it 10 years?
I think you can go up to 10 years, but it won't be that much.
Yeah.
I mean, we paid what, 3 something for the rescue?
It's hard to believe they've gone up that much.
Oh, I know. But that was a 5 year, so it may add another year or two.
I mean, 7 wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah,
Just say keep going. Get the
Okay.
price and get everything.
I just had to get permission.
You guys agree?
I agree.
5 years, that'd be 100,000 a year.
Roughly.
I
That's
don't know where-
plus interest,
Or yeah, 110 a year plus it.
yeah. Well, if you can float it, I'll agree.
What do we pay out? What were we paying out for the last one?
Well, you're still paying on the last one.
We're just about done. It was 33. 33,000 biannual.
So 66 a year.
57,000 a year.
That's a lot, so.
This one could be 70-some thousand then,
Yeah,
if you do 7 years. Okay.
As far as territory goes. Like I said, it's a seesaw. Nobody really knows right now, cause. What we were told is now in limbo.
Told by.
North Bend. They were in agreement and then she contacted Kathy yesterday and said. "Oh,
Wonder why.
no explanation." So.
Keep up the good work with what you got. Anything else?
I'm doing fire officer training at the Mac Center this month. About to kill me, I'm no man. When I don't leave there till after 10 o'clock, I'm gonna have to be up at 4 o'clock to go to work.
That's always pleasant.
Yes. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays. So,
Is it just you or got a couple people?
prerequisites. Nobody has everything else to be able to do it. That's all I got.
Anybody else have anything?
The only thing I got is I talked to Republic Service about their contract. Sales rep called me wanting to renew it, and I explained to him. I said, "You gotta bring the price down for me to even consider it." And that, and I told him, I says, "I can't do a 2-3 year contract with you because I don't know what's going on." So I got a thing from Republic Service. He sent me an email. And we were paying $238.81 per month. And price adjustment was brought down to $148 a month.
They did the same thing for the county.
Did they?
When they told me our dumpster was gonna be $800 and I couldn't do that. Well, then I got a quote from somebody else and sent it to them and they came down to 400. Each time we get our roll off dumped. But you just gotta stay on top of them because if you don't,
It
Yeah,
just goes up. Yeah.
it just goes up and up and up and up.
well, I told him no charges and I ain't paying for fuel.
Is that a year contract? then?
Yeah, what it looks like, it's a year, but I'm gonna question him.
Yeah, be
tomorrow,
careful with that.
Because I told him I can't go any farther with it.
Really, that's not a bad price, 148.
No, when we first started out with him, it was $99.
If you do a 2 year, because you know everything's gonna go up. That price.
They told me they couldn't go from a 3-year contract and just do a 1 year.
Well, it looks like a 1 year to me.
Because that's what they told me when I did the one for the counties.
And it takes it to 2027.
Yeah, they're real sneaky the way they do it too.
They're sneaky, I know.
Rate locked for 1 year. Yeah, I don't like their contracts.
I know it's a revolving contract, I'm sure.
Cause it doesn't give hardly any dates on. It doesn't say from here to here.
Oh, Tom, we're gonna talk smack.
Cause it just says it's gonna increase 11% in 2027.
We get them increase nothing.
Yeah, their contracts I don't like them.
And call around to a couple other ones, get prices too.
I did call one before a few months back and they wanted $238.
Could
They
you
were
call,
paying. And that was with a lock on it, which we already got.
Kirby,
LAP.
LAP? You should,
Apex is
You
it?
called Apex out of Judson.
That's
oh
the
yeah,
one.
they're expensive.
Expensive.
They're cheap. For me, we got it for our dumpster.
I'd call LAP.
Who's got them?
I know they're reasonable, a lot of people
Is
have.
that-
Yeah. We have a small dumpster though, and it's about $100 a month. But it's went up because of the fuel surcharges. But ours is only like a 2 cubic yard, whatever they call it.
Well, this one is a 8.
Yeah. You just have to call them. I mean, they probably, since you're municipal, considered municipal. You might have
For
something.
some reason, I see dollar signs go up when you tell them you're commercial.
But that's not really commercial.
Don't tell them
They
you're-
charge us
Don't
commercial.
tell them you're commercial, tell them you're government.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what kind of meant, government.
I tell that to people that the phone call listeners.
Call once, get one number and call back with some other, and get another number, see which one hands out if they're the same. Have someone else call.
I've got 2 phones, I could do that.
See? You have a distinctive voice, you need to find somebody else.
Yeah. Have your kid call a second time.
Huh?
Have your kid call a second time.
Really?
Anything else? Motion to adjourn?
Second.